Today we're going to talk about 3 things to do while you're in Monument Valley, Utah. Coming up. Hi everyone, this is Ernesto from Attaboy Cowboy, and on this channel we give you health and wealth tips to help you be more successful. Now today I'm bringing you a video from one of my favorite places in the United States. It's probably one of the most recognized but least visited places in the country. This is Monument Valley, Utah. And I'm here today on a very special day because today is my dad's 70th birthday. Here's my mom and dad. So we're here celebrating his birthday, and I wanted to bring them to this very special place that I've been to a couple times before and they've never been to. So this place is famous because it's iconic. It's been in dozens of movies, especially Western films. If you look in the back and you see these sandstone buttes, they were formed over millions of years by rivers and rocks, and basically this was part of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. It extended all the way down here, but over time water eroded it and it left these what they call buttes. Some are over 1,000 feet high, and they're really cool because on top it's kind of like a mesa where it's a flat top, and there's cacti and other plants growing on top of them. So it's a very interesting place. Now, the cool thing about this place, it's surrounded by really famous parks in Utah, like Arches, the Badlands, etc. All these really cool places, Moab, and here in Arizona as well. The thing is that this place is not as well publicized and not as visited because it's actually not a national park. It's not inside of the national park system. It's right inside of the Navajo Nation, which is a Native American Indian reservation here in the United States. We have them all over the country, but this is probably one of the largest ones. And the Navajo Indians got these really cool Monument Valley right in the middle of the reservation. So you're not going to see a lot of signs. You're not going to see a lot of publicity. In fact, it's kind of out of the way. We were driving along the 40 in Arizona, and we had to drive up around 2.5, 3 hours just to get here. So it's a little out of the way, and there's not very much on the way up here. You're driving right through the Navajo Nation, and there's houses spread out here and there. So it's a really cool place to visit. It's really out of the way. And once you get here, you're going to be in awe of the view. It's just amazing. And the top 3 things you want to do here is, 1, you want to stay at Golding's Lodge. It's the only hotel that you can stay on in the reservation that's overlooking the buttes here. Look at this amazing view. Everybody pretty much gets up around 6:30, 7 in the morning, depending on when sunrise is. You sit on your balcony here, you have some coffee, and you have your breakfast if you want, and you look out on the buttes. It's really, really beautiful. In fact, I'm going to share with you some of the pictures here I've taken from the sunrise here, and also from we did our driving tour around the Monument Valley. So Golding's Lodge is definitely the place you want to stay. It's the only place that has this amazing view. Everything else is about a half an hour out of here. It does not have views, and you're not going to have this amazing experience of being able to get out, sit on a nice balcony like this, enjoy the sun coming up on the other side of the buttes. This hotel was placed specifically so that you could see that sunrise from the back of those buttes early in the morning. Now, while you're here at Golding's Lodge, they have John Wayne's cabin here. They have a museum, and this hotel was used for a lot of the movies that Hollywood made here while they were filming their westerns. So the Hollywood studios would book up the hotel and use it as a launching base, basically, so they can film their movies here. And John Wayne, who's one of the most iconic and famous Western actors, had his own cabin here. So it's here on the grounds. So it's definitely a must-see. The hotel is a little bit pricey. It's around $120 to $170 a night, depending on the season. But the museum and the John Wayne's cabin is free to visit. So it's definitely a good place to stay. Second thing you want to do is you want to go to the Monument Valley Visitor Center. It's really nice. It has a lot of videos, gives you an explanation of the geological history, the Hollywood history, and the present history. Then it goes in a little bit about the Navajo Nation and the native tribes live here and their lifestyles and everything that's happening with them. So it's definitely a good place to visit. The third thing you want to do is take a tour of Monument Valley. There's about a 17-mile loop that you can take. It's self-guided. You can drive on your car. You can look around. Or if you're willing to spend a little extra, you can take a guide, one of the Navajo guides. They'll come pick you up here at Golding's Lodge at around 7 to 8 in the morning. And they'll take you on sunrise tours. They'll take you on day-long tours that are about 8 hours. And they'll take you butte by butte. They explain to you the names of them, why they have those names, the stories that the Navajo Indians have about each one of these places. There's a lot of history here. It's a really beautiful experience if you could do that. Those tours start at about $75 and go up to about $200. But again, you get to go on the back of a truck that has the back cut off and you have a roof on it, so you're not hit by the sun. But you have an unobstructed view of everything, and you have a Native American Indian giving you the tour of everything there is to see here. So it's well worth the expense. So again, this is one of the best places to visit, and if you've never been here, it's a really special place to visit here in the United States. So bring your parents with you, come down and check this place out. And if you have any questions, please comment below.